Okay, so past couple days I was like, I wanna make blah 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 blah. Okay, let me restart. Actually, never mind. I wanted to record behind the scenes videos of how I make beats, but I don't have the time or the patience right now to like sit down and like edit a whole video and do all that kind of stuff. Because I got like midterms and stuff this week. So this is a super low quality video of me making two beats. One of them is like a Kendrick beat, maybe some cool guitar, stuff like that, and then the other one's like a 90210 type beat that I uploaded yesterday. I want to start doing these behind the scenes things a little bit more often, and it's gonna kind of it's glitching there. It's gonna go tap into like the more technical side of making beats, not necessarily just showing off my beats, but like what plugins I use, like how I automated things, effects, mixing process, arrangement, stuff like that. Um, and it's gonna get more detailed, and the quality of this stuff will improve in the future. But right now it's like super low quality. I just want to make it just to get it out there, just so I can say I got the first one done. Um, yeah, so two beats. Right now the breakdowns are about 8 minutes long each. I want to get that time down to be about 5 minutes in the future. How I'm gonna do that, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got for you. I would appreciate it if you give me feedback, stuff like that. Um, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Hope you enjoy or whatever. Bye bye. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if this is working or not, but hold up, let me mute this shit. So I wanted to start doing these fucking like beat breakdown things, just like super quick, unedited, just fucking run through what I did. Um, and post it just so if anyone wants to watch me, it's kind of like streaming, except it's tough for me to stream just because I don't really have a location to stream, and it's like I can do these in like 5 minutes because I've already made the beat. When I'm streaming and making beats, it takes so fucking long. Um, but yeah, I wanted to make some like how I made this shit kind of shit. So if I broke my mouse, so my movement might be a little bit whack because I was rage quitting. Alright, so when I made this beat, I was initially, well, okay, set the scene. Someone had sent me a sample pack today that was really nice, very soothing. Now, I don't use loops or starters or anything, but I like listen to the shit, and I took inspiration from what I was hearing, and it was very like guitar heavy, piano heavy, like very like not melodramatic stuff, but like soothing stuff is how I can put it. And I apologize for no face cam. It was not working, and if I try to like reset my computer, I'll lose my FL. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. So I started this out with these chords. Oh my gosh, can I play something? That's crazy, yeah. See, I broke my mouse. I was rage quitting because my mouse is already low key broken. Okay. So I started out with these chords. I played these in with my piano, and it was labs. It was a piano pad. I adjusted some stuff like the release and stuff like that, so it wasn't as like reverby. So here's what that sounds like. That's really loud. Hold on, let me turn that shit down. Alright, here we go. And then up an octave. Right? So it sounds a little bit ass right now. But so I took that, and the whole point of making that was so I could reverse it later. So I reversed it and I pitched it, and this is what it sounds like. I added some effects as well. And on top of that, I made some piano. Shit. Here's the piano. So it just follows the same chords. It's just for when I take this out. Like really simple. Okay, so we get that. And then I was like, the dude sent me the sample pack and it had a lot of guitar stuff in it. So I found this pluck from Labs. The piano's from Labs as well. I used a lot of Labs on this beat, what can I say? It was this guitar harmonics pluck, played around with like the release, and this is what that sounds like. Is this capturing audio? Simple bass line to go under all that. Added some distortion. The distortion fades away when you play the beat with the drums. Okay, so now for the drums. Also, wait, final thing, most important, I added some noise. It's really not that important, I just thought it sounded kind of weird. Okay, so for the drums, this was a loop that I forget where I got it from. I could find it if I really wanted to dig through. But I quantized it a little bit, and then I EQ'd it to take out like the kick. So it's really just like the snare and the hi-hat that I was trying to capture from this. So here's that loop. And I want to show you what I did. Oh, but I can't. Is this it? Is this set to a channel? This is. Okay. So this is what the drum lip sounds like with without any changes made to it. So let's turn all this stuff off. Same drum lip, but it's very dry. So first thing I did was cut the lows here. Cut more lows here, and I had this EQ only turn on when the kick hit, just to get rid of the kick frequency even more, and then a little bit of distortion, and then what was this? I cut the lows even more because when you distort something it adds like unnecessary low frequencies, and then I added like a very small like reverb that gives it more of a live feel. So that's what that sounded like. Added a kick here. Alright, and then here I added a bunch of metallic stuff. So we got like this. It's really weird shit. And then here's another one. Another metal thing that I kind of turned into like a hi-hat. And then last but not least is like this. This was like a part of a perk. Like a perk one shot that I just like chopped up and repeated a bunch of times. So here's that. Sounds really weird when you listen to it on its own, but here's all the drums, just to like give it some reference. Pretty weird stuff. And then now here's what the whole beat sounds like. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it's pretty looped up, but here. this will ever even get uploaded. I just figured I'd record it just in case. This has been going for 9 minutes, so in the future I'm gonna get these things down to be like 5 minutes. Again, my mouse is fucked up. I threw it against the fucking floor this morning because I was raging because my computer crashed. So, yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. Apologize for no face cam. Hope you like the beat. Blah blah blah. All that YouTube shit. Peace out. We have camera. Alright, motherfuckers. What we're doing really quickly is, sorry, might be loud. Let me turn it down. So we're making, or I made, like a 90210 beat off of Rodeo. You already know it. You know how it goes. Blah blah blah. Alright, so I wanted to show you what I did. We're doing this. This has a beat switch, so I'm gonna see if I can get this one in like 7.5 minutes. Boom. Started out with synth chords. Now the reason I export everything into like WAV files here is because I'm using the free versions of like reverbs, like Valhalla Reverb, like the demo version. So where's that at? Here. Yeah, Vintage Verb. And every 45 seconds it cuts out. But if you just export the audio, then you can just keep the reverb on there. So start with these chords, use Kepler to make them. I've been obsessed with that plugin. It is goated. Here's what my thing looks like. Did some EQing, blah blah blah. Here's the chords for the first half. Pretty simple. Added this bass. And I added this distorted guitar. Alright, so here's what the first part sounds like. Very cluttered. I have some music and stuff. Really simple drums. EQ'd the drums like crazy. So this is just another loop. I've been working with drum loops a lot lately because I like the hi-hats from drum loops. So here we did a lot of shit. Stereo shaping, EQing, compression, distortion, more EQ, short reverb, more EQ, sidechain the kick, more distortion, more compression, bunch of stuff to get these drums to sound a lot more light than they originally do. So, really quickly, this is what they sound like with nothing on them. Completely different. Alright, let's get all this shit back on. Added a kick after I took away a kick. Added a like a plucky bass. Weird effects on there. Sounds kind of cool, I guess. This is these chords, but just with EQ on them. Added some synth chords. And then what's this? This is this reverse and pitched up. So I kind of wanted to contrast the first part being super intense. This is a little bit more open. And then we have a section right here where it's back to the heavy distortion. And a simple drag. So that's a little, like, transitional period into the second half of the beat, which I did here. I found this sample, I pitched it up. Hiroyuki Namba. Kind of came in clutch. Anyway, so this is the chops that I got from that sample. Let's play it. Oops, but this shit's filthy, bro. This sample is fucking filthy. Alright. Add the drums in. Then I added this guitar in. So this part still has mixing to do just because I recently finished it. And then there's this part right here where I took this first part of the sample that I was just going to ditch and use some vocal chops from it. EQ'd out this as well. Pretty cool. And then I put everything into here, and then like I added like what's this called? Soft clipper, make shit sound crunchy. I turned down the highs a little bit because I felt like they were too aggressive, and yeah, that's about it. So here you go. I'll play the transition, I guess. Let's start like right here. Gotta make that that's all I have for this one. 7 minutes 30 seconds, not that bad. I got my camera to work. I got a sock on the mic. I gotta find a new puffy thing for my mic. I got the hat on the headphones because my hair. I haven't got my haircut since August. It's getting bad, bro. Hold up. I'm starting to look like a female, and I'm not a female. This shooter. What the fuck? Alright, bro. Yeah, that was a cool beat. Gonna make some changes to the mix. Yeah, that's really all I got.